an inspiring true story of a guardian angel's intervention. Have you ever felt a sudden, unexplainable urge to take a different route to work? Or a voice in your mind, clear as day, telling you to call a friend you haven't spoken to in years? A feeling, a knowing that you are not alone? The Catechism of the Catholic Church tells us, from infancy to death, human life is surrounded by their watchful care and intercession. That's right, your guardian angel. Not just a concept, not a fluffy idea for children, but a powerful, heavenly being assigned to you by God Himself. And today, we're diving into one of the most incredible, true testimonies I've ever heard of angelic intervention. It happened with a woman named Maria. It was a Tuesday, a long, exhausting Tuesday. Maria had just finished a late shift at the hospital where she worked as a nurse. It was pouring rain, that cold, relentless kind that turns headlights into shimmering streaks and the road into a black mirror. She was tired. All she wanted was to get home, make a cup of tea, and collapse into bed. Her usual route was a straight shot down State Highway 71. It was the fastest way, the most logical way. She was on autopilot, just following the familiar path her car knew by heart. But as she approached the exit for her neighborhood, something happened. It wasn't a voice she heard with her ears, it was a thought implanted firmly in her mind. But it wasn't her thought. It was a sudden, overwhelming, and inexplicable certainty. Take the next exit. Take the long way home. Maria shook her head. That's ridiculous, she thought. The long way adds another 10 minutes. I'm soaked. I'm tired. The weather is terrible. Why would I do that? She argued with the feeling. It made no logical sense. She pressed on, determined to stick to her plan, but the feeling grew stronger. It wasn't anxious or fearful, it was persistent, calm but firm, a gentle pressure behind her eyes. Turn, now. And then she did it. With a sigh of frustration at her own irrationality, she signaled and took the next exit, veering away from her warm, direct route home and onto the darker, winding streets of her town. The new route took her past the local elementary school, now dark and closed for the night, past shuttered shops and through sleepy neighborhoods. She drove slowly, the rain making everything seem surreal and dreamlike. She kept waiting for a reason, a fallen tree, a detour sign, something to justify this bizarre impulse. But there was nothing. Just the swish of the tires on the wet pavement and the nagging feeling that she was wasting her time. She was about 3/4 of the way through this unnecessary detour, coming up to a four-way stop sign when she saw it. A flicker of color, movement in the gloom. There, under a flickering street lamp caught in the downpour, was a small figure, a little boy no more than 6 or 7 years old. He was wearing only pajamas, soaked through and crying. He was standing at the edge of the road, shivering, looking completely lost and terrified. The car pulls over, the door opens, the scene is emotionally charged but not dramatic. It's quiet and profound. Maria's heart leaped into her throat. All her fatigue vanished, replaced by a nurse's instinct to help. She pulled over, jumped out into the rain, and ran to him. "Honey, are you okay? Where's your mom? What are you doing out here?" The boy was too cold and scared to speak clearly. He just pointed vaguely down a dark side street. Maria wrapped him in her own coat, got him into the warm car, and called 911. She stayed with him, comforting him, until the police arrived. As it turned out, The boy was autistic and had wandered out of his house while his mother was in the shower. He had been missing for nearly 20 minutes, heading straight for the busy highway Maria had just been diverted from. The police officer looked at Maria, standing there in the rain, and said, "Ma'am, it's a miracle you found him." Another few minutes and he could have been... He didn't finish the sentence. He didn't need to. Maria knew. In that moment, standing in the pouring rain, a profound and awe-filled understanding washed over her. It wasn't a random impulse. It wasn't her own irrational thought. It was a directive, a heavenly GPS rerouting. Her guardian angel had seen what she could not. Her angel saw a little boy, lost and in danger, and a tired nurse on her way home. And her angel orchestrated a divine intersection. She didn't hear a voice. She didn't see wings. She felt a nudge, a persistent, illogical, life-saving nudge. That's how they often work, in the quiet, in the ordinary, guiding us not just for our own safety, but so we can be instruments of God's grace for others. So the next time you feel that strange nudge to pray for someone, to call a friend, to take a different path, or to just slow down, don't ignore it, lean in, say a quick prayer. Angel of God, my guardian dear, is this you? Guide me. Your angel is real. They are actively involved in your life. They are fighting your battles, guiding your steps, and sometimes sending you on a detour that changes everything. What an incredible God we serve. If you have a story of your guardian angel's intervention, share it in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more inspiring Catholic videos. God bless you, and may your guardian angel be ever at your side.